Hey, yo, 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 what's going on? This is your boy Klue, and this is Blackwall Music, episode 2. And got a real special guest on here with us today. Man, like, known this cat for a really long time. We came up together. Um, man, like, just in the dance scene, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually in the neighborhood, stuff like that. But, anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, he on here now, you know what I'm saying, because he doing his music thing, and we definitely gonna let him talk his shit, you know what I'm saying, tell us about his music. So without further ado, I want to introduce my boy Tiki Jenkins from Charlotte, NC, up and coming rapper.
Yo. What up, though, man? It's your boy Tiki Jenkins from the 4, Charlotte, North Carolina, to be exact. Um, Probably now, I'm just making the music, man, and fortunate for this opportunity. You feel me?
Word, man. Shit, I appreciate you coming on to the show, man. Like, this is, like I said, only the second episode, and this is the first time that I'm actually doing it on this type of platform. So I definitely just appreciate it. You know, you kind of being my guinea pig in a way, but this is just definitely we're gonna get this popping, man. But just segueing into it, man. I guess just kind of tell us like about your childhood, like kind of like how you came up. You know,
uh, my childhood was pretty interesting, man. Like, I'm the youngest of 7. Uh,
I didn't know
and,
that.
and it's interesting how my brothers and sisters are like far away from me, but we have a lot in common other than and plus I always been around the mature cats, you know what I'm saying? My brothers were pretty like out there, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do best, mac on chicks, sell drugs and make some money. And they didn't really shelter me that much. My father, on the other hand, he a lot. My mom's wasn't much of a sheltered person. She always
Right.
wanted to find different avenues, learn about myself more, understand the simple things in life. How to take rejection, how to accept gifts, how to say thank you, how to say no thank you. And other than that, I mean, I came out just fine. You feel me? I
So
had
you
great.
grew up with your mother more than your father.
Yeah, well, I grew with my father. I didn't have my mom's in my life like that. My mom is the one that came in with all the kids. I was my father's only child at the time, until my brothers and sisters came in, and they at first it was rocky. You know what I'm saying? Being the outcast out of the group, but I've learned how to fit myself in and make moves too because of what they taught me. So that's how I was welcome into my mom's family. Um, and not really backing down. So that's why I always have that straightforward demeanor when I have an issue or if I have something I could just sit back and think on. I can pick apart different things because of that.
Yeah,
Um, I turned out fine, man.
yeah.
Like, most of the people we grew up with, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from the perspective of me and you, Clue. Most of our people we knew, they dead and gone or they locked up and that's real facts. It's not like
Right.
it on TV, like you live it. You know what I'm saying? We live that, and I'm fortunate to have friends like yourself and a few other people that that served as well. Because without y'all, we wouldn't be slave, we wouldn't be safe and we wouldn't be where we at right now. So I'm fortunate, thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to do my music like that, so I'm very grateful. For sure.
Speaking about your music, I mean, like, so with that, like, what's your message? Like, what do you actually try to put out there with your music? Like, what do you want people to take away at the end of the
With
day?
my music, man, I want it to be organic. I want it to be fruitful, and I want people to be able to receive the message that I'm giving. Um, and it's pretty simple. People always have the long drawn conceptual stuff, man, and it's good and all. You know what I'm saying? But if you can equip your storytelling and who you are as an individual to your music, you'll always stand out. And I got a lot of love that way because of my style, my approach is, and how I promote my music. Most people would say, you have to have a big machine behind you, bro. I done did a lot of my stuff from my phone. Keep it a buck 50. I recorded one of my EPs, Master Potential, off
Yeah,
my. All of those were freestyles leading up to my other songs, which is crazy. Like I have a format, bro. Like is so much material I have that's built to my foundation of my music It's just from simple freestyles and just catching the moment when it needs to be caught. You feel me? So is
Okay. So
that's
it's like any given time you could be thinking some shit, so you want to make sure you put it down. Like you don't want to miss that moment.
most people was like, oh, I want to get it and jot it down, man. I just hopped on the camera and just started like doing it that way. And plus, that's how I found my voice. That's how I found my pocket. That's how I found different things that I like and take accounted for. Me personally, I'm a chill person, so my personality will fit onto my music as such. You feel me? And that's how I want to present it to people because my person and how I look, my size in general. People think I'm a big, sizey size guy, and I think I'm the smallest nigga in the class. So me adjusting the fact that I'm a cool dude, I'm an approachable person. That's how my music. That's how I want my music to make you feel. That I'm an approachable person, but I
Okay.
shit from you, and I'm going to speak facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't like little controversial stuff that doesn't make any sense because the truth is easier to remember. You feel me? So that's what my music is. It's just me, man. Like simple.
Word. That's that. Okay. That definitely brings it all together.
I
Because I
told
mean,
you.
I hear it though. It's like you know what I'm saying. Like as you talking about it, I definitely hear it. And I try to take. I'm a big person that somebody tells you who they are, what they are believing. Because or they're showing you who they are believing. So I'm actually listening to your music, and I'm saying, knowing you as a person, then hearing your music, I can definitely see the saying what you're saying as far as you just trying to make it organic. A lot of your music is definitely on that chill wave. What I'm saying. You know what you be talking about, but clearly it's on a chill vibe. What I'm saying, it's definitely promoting that type of move. So that's definitely a move, man. And I mean, with that, like with the industry being the way it is, kind of like I don't even really know what to call it, but like it seems like it's really hard to explain. But just with the music that's out right now, the type of artists that are out right now, I'm not saying I'm trying to be some super hip hop aficionado. There's a lot of new artists that I like, but have you noticed any struggles trying to definitely be on the wave that you're on, trying to be on that chiller wave, kind of like something that just to keep it a stack might not necessarily be the first thing that you would think would pop up on the radio, but it's something that I personally hope would pop up on the radio. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more so currency, more so money for me because I have to learn different ways and different avenues with the money I have to stretch it. Um, and I've been able to come up with a lot of creative ways, a lot of different ways. And when you're an artist, bro, you got to be creative. You feel me? With mainstream artists right now that are not independent, um, I think it's because they have the currency to do the promotion, do the, what I'm saying, the other stuff that doesn't make any sense, or the things that will catch people's attention to just get rid of what's going on right now. And I think that all connects. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't really look at it as a struggle. I look at it, um, for me to push forward, and everybody is going to be sounding the same, and I sound like me. So it's gonna stand out, you know what I'm saying? And I got confirmation. You know what I'm saying? I get inboxes all the time. I'm saying, oh well, how do I get your music? These are people from international. This is overseas. I had somebody hit me up from Nigeria. I had somebody hit me up from Japan, Tokyo, like places I've never been before in my life, and they telling me that they heard my music somewhere in that some way fashion. So for me to make it that way, it's not really a struggle. It just opens for me to make something happen. And that's what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing good with my streams on Spotify. I'm doing good with my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I had that YouTube for almost 5 years and I'm really learning how to market and build my brand. And now I see the revenues, I see the monetary approach from it, and I see the royalties from it too. But all of this is a slow grind for me, man, and it's patience. And me, I'm a patient person, so it works unless
Yeah.
I cannot obtain right now, and I feel like I can, but somebody else has already done it, so I have to find another way. So that might be the only uh, mishap. I want to look at it as a struggle, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like with all these people hitting you up, like y'all doing any features? Y'all got anything in the
I
books?
gotta
What's happening with that?
keep it a buck. I got a few people, but then they flake on me. So it's like I'll hit them like, "Yo, I want you on this track, right?" And then I do the freaking song. And then they say, yo, what up? Like, bro, I hit you up 3 months ago. You feel me? And it's like I'll hold out on music because I want to feature somebody I know is gonna make the jump pop, but they don't be consistent with me. So I gotta my own, which is cool. But it's like, dang, I set this pocket up for them to say they thing. Like, so I have to come up with more material, which is cool, but it just sucks. Like I got somebody I know named Sap Bundles from Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? And he lit. He got good music. You know what I'm saying? But it's like his consistency with trying to get a feature with somebody is so difficult and it's so hard to pandemic and because of work. And I'm not putting him down, but I've watched him develop. So that's who I would want on my song. You know what I'm saying? Certain people I've
Yeah.
seen, like Tony Pilgrim. Now, mind you never heard that name before, but he's a crumper too. You heard of Vandal, right?
Yeah.
Hey, he raps and he's lit. Like I've listened to his stuff. His album called High is lit. Like, punchlines lit. You know,
Yeah.
that's somebody who I want on my tape, who I want on my album because they know how to cut through a beat, slice it, bring it back to you, and then you can be like, all right, I can throw my stuff in here, and you gel because of it. So yeah, those just to name a few. And then I got my brother Jeff Nobody. He's out here making moves. He's out in Houston, close to by where you're at actually.
Sure.
It's just time to build with certain people, and that takes consistency. And sometimes the people I want to feature doesn't have that at that particular moment, and I have to respect that. But my music still turned out great. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
Yeah, that's a big point. Definitely respecting wherever somebody is in the process or whatever they're doing. That's for sure, man. And I mean, with that, like overall, how do you feel about the state of music right now? Because I mean, it's like versus we old, man. Like we getting there. Like we, what I'm saying, like we, what I'm saying, 30 plus, what I'm saying, like not necessarily saying, but like for real, we're not saying we're old, but like music ain't the same, what I'm saying? So it's like do you feel like it's going in a good direction? Do you feel like it's going in a bad direction? Do you think this is just a phase? Like what it is?
Me, man, I look at it as if music is up. It's not really one dimensional. I was going to say one dimensional, but it's not. So it's really up and down if you are a listener. But if you're an artist, it's good because it motivates you to put out music. It doesn't really stop for you. You know, so out of artist bubble and put yourself as a listener, as a listener. I think music is mediocre and it has its own median right now, and that's where everybody's is with right now is the median, just being in the middle. Nobody's really crossing sides. You feel me? Then this, you draw the line, and that's
There's no push.
yeah. There's no real push and there's no real hustle in the music. Like when I was really coming into the music scene, J. Cole was really getting on. Meek Mill was really getting on. And them niggas had something to say. And I don't because I didn't call them niggas. I They have something to say. You know, whether they were backstabbers, they always had something to say, and they were hungry. Hungry. There's nobody right now that's in music hungry with feeding their community. With something that they wasn't given, other than the monies and the accolades, of course. You feel me? But what were you really putting back into your community? And that's what Cole and Meek would give you. They were giving you the bar for bar, quote unquote one liners for days. You know what I'm saying? They were big inspirations for me when I was coming into the game or understanding it. And they were still understanding themselves, you know what I'm saying?
And
And that
weren't they in the same freshman class? Weren't like wasn't it like Meek, J. Cole, Nipsey? Like I'm pretty sure they was. I might be missing a year, but I'm pretty sure they was all like within a year of each other. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know Meek was in Kendrick Lamar's class, and that was the year before. So that was 2010 and 2011. And yeah. Cole was in 2010. Cole was in 2011. Yeah. Year after that, the whole TDE branch out of Absol, Boy got on Double XL,
Yeah.
favorite artist of all time. Now,
Who?
People get weird about
Who?
me.
You said J Rock or Schoolboy Q?
Boy Q is my favorite artist.
Okay, yeah.
Um, like I've listened to old heads like Nas and Rakim. Rakim used to be my favorite of all time till Schoolboy came in because you never heard a rapper that said, "Hey, I'm not going to cuss." Like what? Like I've never heard of that before. So hearing his music and then understanding the conscious approach and then understanding myself as an individual because I'm not Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not Schoolboy. You know what I'm saying? I have to find that median. And that's where you as an artist have to be like, all right, am I going to go with the Rakim approach? Am I going with the Cole approach? Am I going with the Meek approach? Everybody's influenced by somebody. Only
Yeah.
thing that I try not to do is bite a concept from them. I don't like doing that, and I see other people in music doing that. Even though it's recycled, you know what I'm saying? And somebody like,
There's a thin line though.
yeah,
Like, there's a thin line.
it's how you do it. It's how you hit your mark. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
found their avenues and hit their marks every time. And it's kind of upsetting because I'm an amateur still. I'm not even an elite. I mean, I'm being foreseen as one because I'm ahead of somebody else right now. But I'm an amateur. So it's like seeing them, you know, rap and it's like that's where I want to get. Where my rapping is like I'm talking to you, but I got a steady beat. You feel me? A constant beat.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is like a motivate something to get me right. You know what I'm saying? Get me tighten up in my raps. You know, so this man, this music can be either a tool or it can be just something that can just make you feel good about yourself right then and there. But that's how I feel about music. I think it's just it's in the middle. It's not on the high bar. It's not on the high radar as it was in the tens, 11s, and 12s. You feel me? When they came out in 2012,
Crazy time for music, man.
crazy time. He got album of 2012. Nobody was seeing Kendrick. And the thing is, everybody was saying Kendrick was doing so many new things, like the trap music, the transition, the storytelling. It's not really new, but it was new
Listen,
era. You feel me?
I
So
was like, people
and
don't know K Dot. People
they
don't
don't
know. They didn't see the transition from K Dot to Kendrick. Like, and it's crazy that we're having this conversation because, like, I'm actually appreciating talking to somebody else from the South that has an affinity for West Coast music. Cause I fuck with West Coast music pretty hard. So it's like talking about your Kendricks and your Schoolboy Q's is like I saw the growth, you know what I'm saying, with those artists and kind of seeing how they switched it up. Like I remember exactly when Schoolboy Q switched up his flow. And I was like, yo, that's it. That's it. Like that's you know what I'm saying? Like you on your move. Same with Kendrick. Same with Ab Soul. Same with J Rock. J Rock definitely was doing it for a lot longer, but you know, anyways. But yeah, it's definitely been
that somebody's doing their job. Like J Rock is the second right out of TDE. That's my favorite of all time because of the grind. You feel me? He got signed to Strange Music. They were showing him mad love, right? Once he got something else. Hold on. I
all
gotta.
good, man. Hey, so actually, while we're in this intermission, I would take the opportunity to. I know I said that my podcast or my streams would also have a shoe segment. So for today, the shoes that I'm actually gonna point out are the Nike SB Jordan One collab, the Paris to NYC. They originally came in that all gray color, but this shoe had a feature that if you apply acetone to it, it changes the color to that light pink. And like I said, this is the Paris to NYC, but I decided to make it a Charlotte edition. So as you see, I got Charlotte Queen City on the back, and then I got the skyline on the back of them. You know what I'm saying? Little something, something. But yeah, that was just for the little shoe portion. That's what I would have been wearing had y'all seen my feet just now. But yeah. But if y'all have any questions or comments for Tiki before he comes back, just please post them below. We'll definitely get to him as soon as we can. And also, if y'all have any artists that you can think of that would like to get an interview, please tell them to hit me up. They can hit my inbox, or they can send me an email. It's Klue at allbwm.com. But my man Tiki back over there being a father.
It's right. Like I ain't go nowhere.
Man,
But other than that, man, shit, this is what I do it for, man. Like this right, now, son and my daughter. I was real talk. I'm surprised my daughter ain't come in here asking me questions yet. You know,
yeah,
I've I've learned how to adapt to not talk about myself, but to apply them as well in my music, in my raps now. And that took me a year and a half because adjusting to being a dad, from being a single guy to high relationship to a
can
kid,
imagine, man.
that's an adjustment, bro. So I had to adjust a lot because my wife used to say, "You never include us. You never," and I'm like, "You're right, I don't," because I'm still coming from raps from throwback. Like I didn't really get in the studio like that. You feel me? And so when I was in the studio, I'm hitting raps from like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm touching on music that I've had in the box for years right now, and they're
Right.
just so including my kids, it's a big big thing for me. Now, like my one of my ugly, and it's a remastered version has a picture that my daughter drew. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I have my people edit it in and do some cuts and shifts to the size of it and made it a cover for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I include my family in my life. That's how I include them in my music by showing little stuff like that. You see that picture, you like, ain't nowhere in the world Tiki Jenkins drew it. Yeah, my 5-year-old daughter drew that. You feel me? So when
That's similar to my homie Armanio that I had on here last time. He said similar to his the cover art for his album was a picture that his son drew,
that's
and
dope.
like in the explanation, I was just like, man, it's just so dope. So like, I love hearing about stuff like that, like integrating your families, integrating your kids, because like it's important, you know what I'm saying, especially amongst our community. Like you got to integrate we got to integrate each other, and
And I agree with you 100%, bro. I
definitely,
undeniably 100% because we have to give back to our legacy. You feel me? We have to give back to them, and it's things like this, little interviews and little things like this to build that. You feel me? Um, and it's a process. It's a day process, and that's what I'm gonna talk about. Album called Sun Kiss. I'm gonna drop that on my wife's birthday on the 9th of November, 11/9. You feel me? And you look at it backwards, it's 9/11, but it's not on no so conspiracy stuff. It's all it's all about feelings. And what I'm gonna go in depth about that is the day before 9/11, my father's birthday is the 12th. Then 2 days after that is his anniversary. But my cousin got killed on their anniversary. You know what I'm saying? So every year it's always been a gradual thing, progression of feelings and how we send him off or show love to give to God for him. Um, so, and my wife is very important to me. I mean, of course she is, and I'm going to be with her forever, of course. But I've never really include how much I care, how much I love, and how much I support her because she supported me through some rough times, some very emotional rough times in my life. You feel me? And I want to give back in the sense of having my listening party and all that, and it's gonna be to her, you feel me?
yeah,
That's called Sun Kissed, you know, and it's just basically talking about where I'm at now as an artist, where I'm at now, where am I at now as a parent? You feel me? Husband, everything, all the labels that I would have never thought I'd be until I was 35. You feel me? So
yeah,
to come to a head right now, and I'm 30, and I got 2 kids, and I got a wife. Those responsibilities to me are enlarged and enhanced because I am going to be the face of my family. I am going to be, the person that is going to be talked about if this music really hits. It's going to hit because I gotta believe it. And if you don't believe it, who the hell else is going to believe it?
exactly.
And I'm just starting to get my wife warmed up to the fact that I do music, and she was just more worried about the currency of it, which is cruel. She has every right to be because I'm supposed to secure the bag. You feel me? Why she might be out here making the money right now because of the pandemic, and I lost my job. I'm not afraid to say that to anybody, and I'm still here being very in much so my kid's life. You know what I'm saying? Making sure my wife has a nice home to come to, clean, all that, and I ain't got no problem with that. And that still gets me right by tightening up my penmanship.
That's grown man shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that it's all in the process of where it's gonna go. And when I drop the album, I'm gonna make residuals, and I'm getting ready to drop my smoking on this drove video. I ain't telling nobody that, but that shit, I'm about to drop that shit in like by the end of this week coming.
Hey.
So I'm ready. I got so many ideas, bro, and I got so many things on lock that I ain't let nobody hear or seen yet. You have no idea. You know what I'm saying? And once I start dropping it, people gonna be like, yo, this nigga's actually good. And then they're gonna start clicking on subscribe. They're gonna start clicking on follow. You know what I'm saying? And I pray about this every day, bro. I pray about it every day for my family's safety and me doing this music shit. I pray for it.
I mean, so what you got to say to like the new artists, like trying to like they literally just bought their first computer, their first mic, maybe they on their phone, like you do, like literally like straight coming out of the joint, like I think I want to try to make this music thing work. What do
My,
you have to say to them?
my advice to them is to keep working, and then just and don't forget who you are in the music, because you can always get lost in yourself because of somebody else influence or somebody else trying to keep you from what you want to say, because it can save face or it can save you in the long run. Not everybody's gonna like your music, not everybody gonna like what you say, not everybody gonna like what you do, because at the end of the day you're gonna listen to your music and you're gonna feel accomplished because it's your shit. Nobody's gonna believe in your shit, then they need to get to stepping. And I learned that a very very easy way,
Yeah,
because I have friends that I talk to about me doing music. I have many friends that I told I do music, and they looking at me like, "You not mainstream, nigga." Bye. And then when I get on, or if something really cracking or something really popping, they like, "Yo, Tiki, what's good, bro? What's the da, 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 I'm experiencing that now, and I'm just an amateur nigga. I can only imagine when niggas start getting
oh, it's gonna be a whole
it's
vibe, dude.
be a whole different
The
bit.
whole thing.
I'm gonna have 5 friends from my high school, or they knew what I did. They saw me do my little crump dad, and they we friends now, bro. You wasn't you wasn't the first nigga from the four to give me my own interview. You feel me? Nobody I've known from the town gave me opportunity like this. I can say that to you though. You feel me? So that opens up a whole can of worms. So as a new
Yeah.
artist, stay close to home. Talk to the people that you were in your circle with in the beginning, and people are going to grow apart. People are going to go away. People are going to, but eventually social media helps you find them. You feel me? And
Right.
and like I said, just keep working at it, because somebody's going to be asleep and you're going to be like, damn, what am I doing up? You could be working. You know what I'm saying? That's my,
But just utilizing any free moment is what it sounds like. Just always taking advantage of something.
that,
Hey man, but I mean, with that, I think this is a pretty much perfect timing. We're pretty much right at there at that 30-minute mark, man. So let's go ahead and like wrap this up, man. Once again, I want to definitely say thank you for coming on the show. Like I said, I really appreciate it. I feel just as much honored, you know what I'm saying, as you were mentioning, having somebody I grew up with, somebody else from the city that's actually doing their thing, come onto my show to support me. I really do appreciate that, man. And we gonna link up soon on the music front, on the crunk scene. We gonna link up,
oh,
man.
bro, that is no question. And like I said, humbled and thank you that you even use me as the beginning, the first, you know what I'm saying? And I hope this does a lot for both sides, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just fortunate, man. And if you need me, you know where to find me.
For sure, man. For sure, man. And don't hang up yet, but I'm just gonna wrap it up, like I said. But again, this is your boy Klue on Blackwall Music LLC. This is the second episode artist interview with my boy Tiki Jenkins out of Charlotte, NC, up and coming artist. I really appreciate everybody for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. It's gonna be coming out real soon. Links in the bio for some of his music. What's up, little man? Links in the bio for his music. Definitely check him out. One love.